Good evening, everyone. Welcome to America's Third Party. I'm David Sponheim, and happy Memorial Day to all of you. Welcome. We have been playing some nice music during the pre-show, talking about how thankful we are of all the men and women who served in the military and died in their efforts, mostly men. And we have to at least acknowledge most recently that nearly 6,000 people have died, mostly men, in the Iraq-Afghanistan war. And the Vietnam War was 58,000. It was an epic disaster, all created by a very bad decision by LBJ to continue putting troops in an area that didn't even need them. In fact, the more we find out, LBJ faked the Tonkin Bay incident. He faked it. He claimed our PT boats were attacked by the North Vietnamese. They were not. Robert McNamara, the defense Secretary of Defense at the time, said that he made it up. I could have been called up for NAM. They had an amazing lottery in the early days that would have put my name on the list. Whoops, sorry. Okay, Bag End Audio believes that there's most likely 1 million civilizations out there that have reached our point in having their industrial revolution. And exactly what makes you think that? There's no photographs of any aliens that are credible. And 5.4 billion cell phones in the world. Nobody has a single photograph of an alien. I believe there is life outside of our Earth, but it could be like a bacteria or something, or a small insect. I'm not of the belief that these beings are walking around among us, but I will commit to the Full Disclosure Project when I become president. Even if there is some distant remote galaxy that has life on it, it's not really relevant to this discussion of why we're here today talking about the memories of all the people who have died and what it really means. What does it mean for us? When our country is slowly taking away our freedoms, now they're doing warrantless wiretapping recklessly without any concern, thinking they can get away with it. The NSA doesn't have any limits. The president we have is absolutely unable to do anything when it comes to getting accountability from the NSA because he's under investigation himself. That's right, for committing acts of, I believe, treason, violating the Logan Act. Now they're trying to mainstream the idea that Jared Kushner needed to talk to Russia and open up a back channel to the Kremlin in December before Donald Trump took the office. The only problem with that is it's illegal. He needed the transition team to be there. Otherwise, it's espionage. And this is a serious, serious allegation that could very well turn into the impeachment of Donald Trump and Jared Kushner and everyone else in the cabinet. What they're trying to do right now is have Jared Kushner drug tested and possibly checked for background. They haven't even vetted this guy. And he's one step away from the president. I'm not funded by anybody, certainly not George Soros. You're out of your mind if you think it's being funded by somebody like him. I believe the moon landing is fake. Yeah. But I also believe that that you're looking at the flat Earth sites is insane. You'll notice that people who are looking at flat Earth sites are also seeing discussions of chemtrails and the moon landing not being real. Well, that's to turn this discussion of chemtrails and the moon landing not being real into an alternative whack job discussion about the flat Earth. So what you're seeing on the internet is actually being created by our government. It's called COINTELPRO, and that they take valid statements like we're being doused with chemicals. Right now, I'm being doused with chemicals outside my house. Today, Sarah and I went to Home Depot, did a little shopping, looked up in the sky and saw lines all across the sky. The Earth is not flat. You're being fooled by what is called the Shoot the Moon project the CIA put together. They want to determine how stupid you are. And it's an absolute project designed to test how stupid you are. Kushner obviously opening up back channels to the secret world of the Kremlin without the transition team involved is a gross violation of our national law. It's a clear violation of the Logan Act. Okay? During that time period, Obama was still in charge and he did not give authorization to Kushner to do that. Yeah, so anyway, we saw lots of chemicals in the sky, and they're not contrails. These are chemicals being dumped on our heads to do weather modification, and they're doing it rapidly. Now they're even saying how they're going to do this as a test, even though they've been doing it for over 20 years. These liars, these elitists who are actually dumping the chemicals in the air, actually have one goal in mind: to destroy the ozone as rapidly as possible. When we see these things happening right in front of our eyes, like here's a compilation of chemtrails that are going on all over the country. And you can see, I'll just play it in the background for you to look at. But these are things that they're doing to move the weather around. They're playing God. No, those things are not holograms. That's true. You've been fooled by the Shoot the Moon project. The Van Allen belt really does keep the moon landings from really understand. How could we possibly expect that? Are we having brownouts? We're seeing some sort of a click on my computer backup battery system. The universe is not flat. The universe is infinite, and it goes off in 3 dimensions, all different ways. Yeah, why are cell phones going up near public schools all over the country? What the hell is going on? This is a video about that from TrueStream Media. So not only are they dumping chemicals in the air and using cell phone towers as phased array radar to manipulate the weather, but they're also thinking that they're going to get away with this without us asking any questions and making any political moves. Well, I'm so confident in my concern about the chemtrails that I created another political movement, or at least a website called chemtrailparty.com. And I'm developing that website on the side. But it just opening your mind to the possibilities here.
Aaron and Melissa here for TrueStream Media. Just the other day, we put up a video about a cell phone tower immediately on the grounds of a very large elementary school in Dallas, right there on the basketball court and immediately next to the playground where young children play day in and day out, spend a lot of their time. Of course, it reaches into the building as well. What is it doing there when there's known health risks, documented scientific studies showing that EMF radiation can cause cancer, disruptions with growth hormones, and everything else under the sun?
Absolutely. They've even done new studies now out of Germany that the new 4G towers put out even more frequency than the old towers. So they have even more potential dangers. And after putting this story up, people started sending us emails, leaving comments. This is everywhere. They're doing this on school property, on school buildings. Check this out. They're putting up 100-foot stealth towers right over the football fields at high schools. This one was sent to us. This is the back of an elementary school where they put it right on the building. This is an elementary.
I've seen enough to get pissed off. I'm going to go ahead and put this in my category for later tonight. So at the 10 o'clock hour, we play videos. And if you happen to be up that late if you're on the East Coast, it's like 1 in the morning, you'll catch this stuff. It'll help put you to sleep. Cool. TrueStream Media. All right. So yeah, if you have any doubt about these things being chemtrails, you just have to do some basic research. One of the best sites is geoengineeringwatch.org. And it'll give you full background information as to what they're doing. They think that they can pull this off without us even saying boo. Donald doesn't comment on this. He won't. Apparently, he had a conversation with Alex Jones one day, and he was just like nodding. And Alex Jones was saying, "Yeah, one of the problems is we're gonna have to stop these chemtrails." And Donald was going, so he doesn't care. No, you people who deny chemtrails are really standing in the way of awareness. I've got a huge task ahead of you and me to explain to you the importance of waking up in a short period of time. We've only got 3 years for you to wake up from your brain dead state where you're sitting there going, well, I think that maybe Donald is going to do it for us. Tiger Woods was arrested. This is top news. Yeah, he was released on his own recognizance. I don't know. He put out a good response here. He was released on his own recognizance 8 hours later. It was not immediately clear whether he was allegedly under the influence of alcohol or drugs. He says, I understand the severity of what I did and I take full responsibility for my actions. I want the public to know that alcohol was not involved. Okay. He's on some prescription meds and he felt that it was some sort of a interaction. He swore he'd never do this again. He scored 1 hole with a DUI. Well, I thought it was kind of nice to look at his face. They said his girlfriend cried at the news while shopping at Neiman's. Then what did she do then? Spent $5,000 and left the store. So she cried at Neiman's and then spent $5,000 and left the store. Well, I hope it works out for him, you know. Pain medication or whatever he's on for his bad shoulder, and, you know, there's no need to go down the road of the abyss of narcissism. I mean, plus he's losing his hair. I mean, it's time to wear a wig, man. Maybe that's why he's having drug, related problems. You know, maybe he's being treated for alopecia. I'm a facial contortionist. I can do any face whatsoever. If you want to ask me the question, go ahead. Okay, I look exactly like Tiger Woods. Let's talk about your deception, how you've been deceived into believing there's a flat earth. The government has a program called Shoot the Moon. It's a CIA op. It's very secret. It's designed to produce websites that are really, really trying to dissuade you from believing in chemtrails by putting the flat earth story out there. The problem is it's also designed to see how many people believe in flat earth. And apparently quite a few people are being convinced of it. It's bizarre. There's no possible way that we're the only planet in the known universe that is designed as a flat plate. If you would simply use logic, you'll know that every other planet out there, and believe me, this is not some elaborate holographic scrim we're looking at. We've been looking at planets in the sky since Copernicus, and even before. A guy named Bruno had the same theories. So when you travel on your journey through the known universe, you're going to have to come across this harsh reality that we're a sphere like all the other ones. Let us travel now with the speed of light to the edge of the universe.
Let us travel now at the speed of light, departing from our home star on a trip across the cosmos toward the edge of the known universe. Our imaginary journey begins at midnight on January 1st.
Okay, so we're going to go on a little trip here on Memorial Day. Welcome to Memorial Day and the trip that we're on. Okay, we're going to go by the gas planets shortly, like Neptune and Uranus. And you'll notice that they're all spherical in nature. There's Earth.
In just 8 minutes, 19 seconds. We continue on, passing Mars. Then the gas giant planets, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus.
Let's stop at Uranus. Yeah, so this is a spherical area. The Uranus is a spherical area. What makes you think that the Earth is flat when all the other planets are spherical? Let's talk about that, why you're so brain dead. And then we'll talk about all the chemtrails that are being dumped in your head and particles you're breathing, like this nanoparticles here. Yeah. I'm stopping at Uranus. Well, it's spherical, obviously, and all the other planets are spherical, so And how come bubbles aren't flat? Good point, Scissorfight. I know you could change your name to Bubbles and think bubbles are flat. I mean, I think we've covered this territory. I mean, now that you have no intelligence whatsoever and you've been dumbed down by the lithium they're spraying in the skies, the government had to have a test to see how stupid you were. So they put together the flat Earth concept called Shoot the Moon, Operation Shoot the Moon. What more do we need to discuss? Now, you can discuss whether we landed on the moon, which we haven't done in the past 48 years for some really bizarre reason. Dude, you're so brain dead, it's unbelievable. They're testing you to see how stupid you are. And you're in here promoting this flat Earth nonsense. And it's ironic that you're the same people that deny the Holocaust happened. I'm only addressing this because I got people that I can't switch their brain over. They've already fallen into the chasm of being stupid. We don't need to hear about your flatulence. Focus on questions related to politics. Chemtrails are related to politics. Would you like to go on a longer trip through the edge of the known universe? Okay. No, Pizzagate is in fact real. People in Washington, D.C. some of them are pedophiles, and they're being used to manipulate politicians who are also pedophiles, some of them. And you're told not to talk about Pizzagate because they don't want you to find out that they've been killing children and eating them. I hate to say it, but Pizzagate's real. That's the reason why there's more child abductions in any other state than Virginia. Virginia's the worst. Yet it's the lowest number of pedophiles arrested per capita. Mitch McConnell has actually said Donald Trump has transformed into Jeb Bush. So much for that non-establishment Republican when he indeed is an establishment Republican. Thank you, Deneau. Yeah, the tunnels are definitely related. Okay, so here's the shadow that is made when you see an eclipse. Good point, Scissorfight. When you see an eclipse of the sun, or rather the Earth, if this was a flat Earth, this is what you would see. That's right. Now, that's a pretty simple way of describing it, but Scissorfight said it all right there. Thank you for that clarity. The clarity of mind. You know, a lot of our freedoms were originally attained from our forefathers who built the Constitution, which is a wonderful document, and it still can't be adhered to by our government. Because what they're doing here with the chemtrails is unconstitutional. So they're not even following the Constitution. Here's nanochaff of a chemtrail coming at you. Chemtrail nanochaff. It's a fiber. It's just like fiberglass. They make it in furnaces, and they stick it in the air so you can breathe it and get lung cancer. For some reason, that's not playing. Okie dokie. You're watching you from a clubhouse, or you upset that you didn't vote for the right person? David, as a black man, I find your blackface video extremely offensive. First of all, nobody African American would even get any kind of a username called African American and spell it incorrectly. You don't mind lung cancer? It's working out for you? Oh, that's nice. Well, I want all of you to know that I'm being attacked right now. And in order to stop it, I have to actually mute people. Trump presided over the signing of the largest U.S. arms deal in American history. I know. Yeah, he's not exactly an anti-war activist. Well, let's be clear. It's not flat. The only thing flat is your ass. I'm not. You do a background check on me and you'll get nothing. I have zero record. Well, I did have a ticket, one ticket. But it was a perfectly legal U-turn in Hollywood when I was delivering for commercial production houses. And the guy said, hey, yeah, it's illegal to make a U-turn in Hollywood, buddy. No, actually, it's legal in the in Los Angeles at a 4-point intersection. Not in Hollywood. Well, is it posted? It doesn't have to be. Are you arguing with me? Shut up and be happy you're getting a ticket, asshole. Yeah. Can you imagine? You can't argue with cops because they're total assholes. And that's another thing I want to address, how the brutality is increased under Obama and now under Trump. You've been muted, dude. Yep. And I know who you are. You're the guy, you're the guy I had to ban earlier. Yeah. I just banned you again. Yeah, we heard Tiger was having a little problem up late at night. Late at night. Do-do-do-do. We don't know why, but he had a reaction to his drugs, medication. Let us stop at the speed of light. That's the known cosmos behind me. Are we done with the discussion of Tiger Woods? Because I think that's all you could handle tonight. Okay, good. Yes, Mark is censoring me big time. If you didn't realize that, then your Ace Spade account will also be banned if you keep it up, Ghost. I know you've got 2 accounts. One is Ace Spade, the other is African American, and now your 3rd account, Ghost. He said, I'm out of control? Hardly. He's been censoring me for a long time. It's pathetic. And he makes a lot of money doing it, too. You're part of Montana militia. Well, why would you, well, thank you for, you don't have to, make a big deal about it. A lot of you white supremacists who voted for Donald Trump must be pissed off to find out he's a Zionist who took AIPAC money. This is not my home address. Mark is going to slander himself now and he's committing libel. Oh, okay, we'll just add that to the list of things we're going to prosecute him for. Could you get any of those statements he made and copy them, screen cap them, and send to americasthirdparty@gmail.com? Illinois legislature okays automatic voter registration. I got all kinds of stuff coming at me. Look at that. That's crazy, man. I don't think that's a big deal. I mean, Illinois has got a major problem dealing with their budget. We got a serious problem on that one. Frankie Goes to Hollywood's not going to play here. Sorry. Got to clean out my browser for a second. Now, the White House is becoming relatively psychotic in the day after he got back. They're now going along with the paranoid schizophrenic delusion that they're victims of a deep state conspiracy, when they themselves have been in touch with the Russians before the election, 3 years before. One of his advisors, Carter Page, was in touch with Russian intelligence 3 years before the election. I mean, tell me these people are out to lunch. We should not have these people running our country. It's dangerous. Well, let's be clear. Well, that's the problem with Zionists. They keep, pushing their agenda. Good evening, Mystify Me. Well, they can think whatever they want. I'm not going to control votes and where they vote. If they want to vote for me, that's great. I can't control what they're doing. Things are not going very well here. I'm not sure why, but Epic continues to collapse on me. We got a link from Operation Popeye. Weather warfare in Vietnam. Let's play that. They used chemtrails as far back as World War II. But here's weather warfare in Vietnam. Apparently it's not coming in. Okay, well now it decides to play, then we'll play it. Here it goes. Strange. Okay, we're done with that. Not sure why that's not playing. The audio should be playing. Okay, Vaughn. We know he's making money on censoring us, our show. We've known this for a couple years now. This is not funny. This is serious. Okay. Not sure why everything's kind of out of whack here. My browser's just not working. Very strange. It's like Flash died on me. Bear with me here first, folks. I'm going to go open up Chrome over here. Yeah, it looks like Flash completely fried on the computer. Huh. That is really unfortunate. So far, we've never had a glitch on our Windows 10 computer until now. Something fried our Epic browser, which fried our Flash system. Let's see if it comes up. Hopefully it will. Our internet signal, I think, is being affected. We're getting attacked. That's the only explanation for it. Let me go to net speed. Speed test. .net. Go. Let's check it out. Bad gateway. We are being slammed by a DDoS attack right now, folks. We are still broadcasting, but our browser is shut down completely. Wow. And our upload's doing fine. That is freaky. Okay, let's try it again. Might work now. Well, this is definitely memorable, you know, considering I didn't expect to be hosed this hard on our show. Wow. That is freaky. I can't open it on that computer either. Here we go. Yeah, it looks like a DDoS attack. We're not sure how. Hmm. Either that or Vaughn's been shut down. Because Battlecam is up. Facebook is up. Hmm. Looks like Vaughn has been shut down. Okay. Yeah, it looks like Vaughn's been shut down. Wow. Okay, bear with us, folks. It looks like we've been attacked at Vaughn. That's very strange. Very weird. Hmm. And I go to other Vaughn sites. Let's see if they're shutting down too. All of Vaughn has been shut down. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go to our backup chat rooms. I've got one at America's Third Party. Let me open that up. Yeah, it's Vaughn. Vaughn's been shut down. And the Epic browser continues to get slammed. Hmm. Let's see if I can see the chat at our main site. We see the chat at our main site. Okay. Okay, this is a concerted attack on our show. It's coming in through one of the servers. And try that again. You may have to give Vaughn Live a flash permission to run. What I need to do right now, once I get into chat, is to actually clear chat. I would love to get, yes, I can't gain control. They went in too hard. We're being attacked. They came in too hard and too fast all at once. I'm here for you too. Thank you. I see the show, and AmericasThirdParty.com handles this better than any other site, by the way. Yeah, they're using a special technique. It's called a attack, blitz. Well, I'm on the lookout for all kinds of attacks. Here we go. Okay, we're up and running there. Good. You installed Epic and my Malwarebytes software lit up like a Christmas tree. Really? Interesting, Scissor Fight. Thank you for telling me. No, this website's actually pretty good. We do a good job. What you're experiencing is me being attacked on a daily basis because I keep promoting the truth against all odds. You got to understand the people that knocked me out of the previous 3 elections have continued now to get even harder because they know that they've got something they can't control. Word of mouth that is rolling out faster than they can even run. Oh, this is that's our. It's an address we kept our records. I don't want anything bad to happen to the people that still live there. Well, Vaughn needs improvements, but one of the things we're trying to do is, yeah, they are scared, Sack Printer. We're trying to find alternative chat methods to show our show, and they're coming in hard now because we've already expanded out to Periscope. We're running a show right now on Periscope and on Battlecam. And I was running a show on Facebook, but it was parsing my signal. We've been DDoSed hard at Vaughn. I'm still up and running though. Yeah, Operation Popeye didn't do it. No. At least that's funny. I love fries. Thanks for at least trying to be funny. Yeah, I'd like to get you the Periscope link. The problem with the Periscope link is I don't know where it is. Yeah. Yeah, Periscope.tv has a producer account where I type in and do the production. But I don't have the link to the site. It's not that easy. You've been watching me the whole time? Well, there's something wrong with the feed at Vaughn earlier, but not now. Well, somebody DDoSed my platform earlier, but as soon as Sarah comes into the show, I'll be able to help her or get help from her. But for some reason, she blew off my break, so I don't understand why. Yeah, we're in a world of crap here because these people are using a technique that DDoSes us pretty hard. Is that it? Scissor Fight, you found it? Cool. So you went into your history file to find it? Excellent. No, it's okay. She can come in when she wakes up. I'm not that concerned. I'm not believe me, I'm not mad at Sarah at all. I rarely ever get mad at Sarah, ever. Protest sparks Texas lawmaker threats of gun violence. Now Trump, remember he was going to do something about North Korea? Well, now he's singing a different tune. It's kind of funny. His newest tune is North Korea has shown great disrespect, but China is trying hard. The day after North Korea fired.
Alright, well, I love you.
The day after North Korea fired what appeared to be a ballistic missile that landed in waters off Japan, Trump called the move a show of disrespect towards China. When it's really a real danger to Japan when it was 280 miles off their waters that they fish in. Hi, Sarah. Sorry I had to call you in here, but we've had nothing but DDoS attacks for the past hour.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we actually got shut down on our show with guest chat, so we can't afford to put guest chat in there yet because obviously these people have, and I can't even get it in this side over here. When I went to go get it, it won't even open. Firefox has been, actually Chrome and Epic both have crashes every time. What they're doing is they're using some sort of an attack on our site at the Vaughn site. It's a Vaughn attack because it's not coming from our server. Our server is running fine. We've got a 100 megabyte download, 10 or 12 megabyte upload. Nothing to do with that. And Scissor Fight was able to get a link to our. Thank you.
To what?
He had a link to our Periscope.
Well, you have a link to Periscope too if you click View Broadcast.
Okay, great. That's what I needed to know.
Yes.
Problem is I can't post it in the room over here because it doesn't exist.
Well, you can post it on Twitter and then you can access Twitter over here.
Okay, that's my only shot. Yeah, we got hit pretty hard because I think they know that our numbers are in the hundreds of millions internationally. And I would love to have a great Memorial Day too, but it's almost impossible because we've got numerous people attacking us right now,
Thanks,
which
Scissor
we're dealing with. But we are monitoring your chat now. Thank you, Scissor Fight, for posting that link. Periscope is up and running. Thanks to Sarah. She's my tech person, and she's really helpful, and it's really a wonderful thing to have this. But unfortunately, this whole computer has lost its chat ability, its flash ability. Flash was knocked out of this computer.
Okay, so we have to download Flash.
No, I have to restart the computer, so
Okay,
it restores
restart
it.
the computer.
Problem is, I'm running a show over there, so what I'm going to do is sign off.
Wait, let me start over here, and we'll do.
I got
this.
that going down here.
Okay.
It's the 9000, I think, is the best camera. That'll work. I just do the basics on this one,
Okay.
but I do want to adjust the camera a little bit so it doesn't look so horrible.
All right. Very good. Sorry.
Turn the brightness down a little bit, so it's still pretty high.
Maybe exposure or gain is high. You have to. And click auto. Take. I don't know.
It's probably good.
Brightness up to gain down. I don't know if that works.
Exposure down. Gain is okay. White balance is good. Okay, we're good there. All right, so this is it over here. Got it.
All right.
And then I'm gonna that's slightly there, and then I'm gonna put an American flag behind it. Okay, we'll be up and running on a backup camera. This will be a breakup in our YouTube broadcast because what would happen was they knocked our flash out of our main computer, and in order to broadcast and actually do the show from over there, we have to actually do that. Let's see what the chat said earlier. Did you see that rolling?
I did not.
Okay. Hang on, we got it. Okay, clear. They're keeping up with me, yeah. Chat, clear anybody that messes up there,
Yeah,
and we're going to
will
go on.
do.
Okay, here we go, everyone. We're going to go online. Offline over here, and we're ending our
I'll be
YouTube.
right back.
We'll be right back. We'll get part 2 of our YouTube in just a second.